Welcome to the arcade, everybody. We're back in Farming Sim 25, and right now we're back to working our field. Whoop, no, that was not what I picked. There we go, that's the one. That's the one I'm following right now. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. I got what I thought was a medium mulcher. This is gonna take a while. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to mulch this crop. Started doing it just to see if it will work, and it's working, so we're going to go ahead and mulch it. I don't know if I actually have to or not, but we're going to. But it's good to be back on our field. No more doing odd jobs, at least for now. So we're going to mulch it, we're going to cultivate it, we're going to seed it, fertilize it, we're going to do all the basics. You know how fields go. But it's our field, so that makes it even better. Hopefully by the time we harvest this field, we will own a lot more equipment. I'm looking at buying a lot more. Because once we own all the equipment that we need to work this field, we'll buy that field over there. Of course, that all depends on where we can store it all. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter where we store it. Most of them we can leave out if we want. I noticed that when there was snow on the ground, our shed gets snow in it. It looks like the shed's not even there, so. Yeah, trying to hit these lines is not easy. Oh my gosh, look how small it's taking. Alright. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. But that's okay. Am I gonna clear with the tractor? And just barely. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna take forever. But yeah, as of right now, the plan is let's get this field going. Let's buy all the equipment that we need to take care of this field over here. Then we are going to get the greenhouses. I think, maybe. What I'm thinking is, the first couple times we might actually do that field over there as a crop, just to build money, and then it will end up being a rice field. I think we might do, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Let's see how long it takes us to buy the equipment and everything. I'm still working odd jobs and everything, you know. When we're not working our field to try to get some money brought in, doing contract work. Been doing a lot of contract work. Almost makes me want to just purchase the government subsidy sign and be done with it, but I don't even have the bot installed. Don't really want to do that either because I know, yes, it looks better for you guys. We just have more to do. But yet at the same time, you know, for me it kind of takes the fun out of the game. Doing a 0 to hero, you know, it's supposed to be grinding. It's supposed to make you work for it. The fact that we did a 0 to hero and we already got a field, got a farm, you know. I'm kind of glad about it. I'm happy with the progress that we've made. We own a lot of the equipment that we need next time we harvest. Because this time I'm buying a harvester and header. And then we'll probably buy a mulcher, cultivator. Periodic plowing is on, so we'll eventually have to buy a plow. Eventually we will have this farm the way we want it. Multiple farms, actually. We're going to be running multiple farms. This is not going to be our own farm. I'm not sure why our lines are off on this field right now. It's actually not taking us too long. It's going to take a lot longer than anticipated, but yeah, so a lot of big plans coming up in this game for our farm. That green building in front of us is going to go. I'm going to put a multi-grain silo in there eventually. That way, when we're doing our rice field, we'll have probably some sort of grain in that field until we turn it into the second rice field. And then those are going to be the only 2 rice fields we have. After that, any field we buy is probably going to either be grass or some sort of crop. Probably grass, to be honest. I guess it all depends on what kind of animals we get into. Because like the sheep, the goats, the horses, the beef cows all take grass and nothing else. Where the chickens, they take grains. I'd probably do sorghum or oats or something like that. Oh, I guess the horses take notes too. Horses might take notes. Not sure. I never really got into horses. But with the chickens, sorghum is like a huge thing. You can easily do sorghum for the chickens, and it would feed the chickens forever. And then for cows, for milking cows, obviously you've got to do TMR, which means you're going to have to start doing your wheat, your barleys, and stuff like that. And most of that's cell crops, you know? Now, I realize we don't have to have crop rotation on anymore because, well, it used to be I play with, I can't remember the name of the mod. It made it so, you had the real soil type, you had soil types, and you had to do crop rotations, and I can't remember what it was called, but I used to play with that all the time in Farm Sim 22, and it definitely makes it interesting. Precision farming, that's what it was called, precision farming. But I guess precision farming is not coming back in 2025. So with that not making its way back, you know, if I buy one of these mulchers, I'm buying it bigger. I'm either going to buy a bigger one or I'm going to hire somebody to do the job. That way I don't have to. Mulching kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do crop rotations just because I can, or just because it should be done that way. One of the things I have been contemplating is turning fieldstones off. I know fieldstones are a real thing. But at the same time, you don't get enough fieldstones in a field to actually want to worry about it, you know? I mean, I guess if we get enough fields, yeah, but we'll keep on. I guess if we get enough fields, it'll be okay to have one. Yeah, I thought this one was going to be a little bigger than it is. This mulcher, but, yeah. It's okay. Definitely have a lot of stuff that we need to put onto the farm. Like, I gotta put a fuel tank on the farm. Gotta eventually put some sort of maintenance building on it. Just not sure where I'm putting all that stuff yet. Like I said, I know where the silos are going. The silos are going right where that green building is. I've already decided that. I don't know how many more headlands we have. It looks like there's at least one more. didn't really pay attention to that. I apologize if I keep coughing. Picked up a little bit of a cold this weekend. I'm trying not to cough. I've got a lot of drinks here. Actually, I'm now out of drink over here. But yeah. Just trying to get a lot of videos done. Which means it's a lot of talking. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas. New Year's is right around the corner here. Thought I seen a car coming up behind me. I was like, what the hell is he doing? Alright, last one. The funny thing is when I'm connecting to this line, it's showing that it's a dark and white line, which means I've already taken it and done that pass, and I haven't. Inside view of the tractor. You know, the one thing it's missing, it might have a sunroof, but it's missing a CB radio. Almost every tractor that I've ever been in has had a CB radio. That way they can communicate with other tractors. Well, I guess they could use handhelds as well. Not giving it to me. Come on. That one. Give me this one here. Alright, fine. It's not going to lock me to it, so I will run it myself. Yeah, it wouldn't lock me to that line for some reason. I don't know. Definitely do have a lot of plans for this farm, which I always keep changing. You guys hear it all the time. I keep changing my plans for it. One time we're doing animals, next time we're not doing animals, then we're doing animals again, then we're doing crops, and then I want to do it all. And it's hard to do it all, you know. this one ourselves because he doesn't want to give me a lock. Not sure what it's doing. I mean, at least we're rolling through this at a pretty good clip. That is always a good thing. Now we're just gonna keep running one side to the next, to the next, to the next, until we're done. And hope that it works out in our favor. This episode we're mulching, next episode we're cultivating. I'm going to cram as much as I can in each episode, but not really doing time lapses because I don't have music for time lapse 2. And I mean, if you guys want me to skip the farming part, I can, but what am I going to show you then? Me going to pick up the equipment and bring it back? To me, the farming part is the important part of this game. It's nice and relaxing, and it makes you think, and it gives you time to think, and it makes you make decisions on what do you want to do next. Some people always have a clear, oh yeah, I want my farm to be this. Yeah, I don't. My farm ends up being whatever we make it. The only thing that I had a clear path on is I wanted to do 2 rice fields. One long grain rice, one short grain rice. After that, I had no plans on what I was going to do. And obviously we got the long grain rice covered. We'll have the short grain rice covered here probably in the next season or 2. And then I don't know, do we just go for total map domination? Try to own the whole map, is that going to be the next goal, I guess? Not sure how we're going to work the whole map, but figure it out, I guess. Hire AI workers for a whole bunch of it. I'm guessing that's the only way you're going to be able to work the entire map is again buy a bunch of tractors, buy a bunch of equipment, and hire AI workers to do most of it. In other words, you're just going to run out of time. And I may even hire AI workers to do some of this field, you know, this one or the next one, whatever. Honestly, I may have to cut some of this out just because of how long the video is going to be. This is almost as bad as harvesting a pea field. Or green beans, or carrots. Carrots are horrible. I won't touch carrots. Carrots, beets, none of that. No. But green beans are probably about the same width. It takes about the same amount of time because it runs about the same. The last time I did this field with green beans, it took me an hour and a half to do it. To harvest it, so and the only reason I'm mulching is because we need to get the yield up. There are definitely bigger mulchers in here. See, we could have gone for this one. I should have gone. Is that one? Oh, that one's still only 3 meters. This is the one I got, which is 2.2 meters. What's that one? That's a 3 meter. So I guess we could have gone with a 3 meter. I guess 3 meters is about as big as it gets. Next time I probably will not show you guys the mulching. I will just go straight into cultivating. In fact, I may not even do the mulching. I might hire an AI worker to do it. Got a long way to go. And unfortunately, it doesn't give us a little countdown in the corner of how much field we have left to go on our own field. I guess I'd have to create a contract in order to do that. But I may end up having to cut some of this out. No, there we go. Crap. Hate having to back up because I messed up. Well, what I might do is I might actually let this go. let the video run as long as it runs, and you guys can watch as much as you want. Either way, I'm going to be here finishing it because it's nice, it's relaxing, somewhat relaxing. Back away from the mulcher just a little bit so it quiets down in my ear a little bit. Looks like it's taking a different line now. Whoops. Crap. Back in the damn tractor. Come on. Still a lot of lines to go. But like the next one we're doing cultivating, we know that one's not going to take very long. We might even be able to do cultivating and fertilizing in the same one, same episode. And then we'll seed after that. Actually, I'm doing seeding and fertilizer together because I'm going to get the seeder that actually has the fertilizer attachment this time. Not like last time, I screwed that one up. I did not click the box that says yes for fertilizer attachment. I realized what I did wrong there, so we're going to redo that. We're going to do fertilizer and seeding together. If I can do the cultivating, the seeding, and fertilizing all in one episode, I might just do that. I should really be watching like the sales. See right there. 24,000 for a cultivator. 6.3. We might actually get that. I might actually get that. It's not that expensive for a cultivator. It's a big cultivator, so it cultivates the field pretty quick. We do want to start buying our equipment. At least as little as possible. I mean, I know the main things we want to purchase right now is the harvester and the header. Oh, I remember what I want to do with that field straight ahead of us. So before we get into animals, what we're gonna do is, okay. Hey, here's the plan. I actually figured out the plan halfway through a video. Because, trust me, this is gonna take about another half an hour. At least another 20 minutes. Halfway through a video, I finally figured out what I want to do. We're gonna keep this field a race field. We're gonna make that field over there a race field. When we buy that field in front of us, it's going to become a grape field. We're going to put grapevines in there. That's what I want to do. I think I talked about that last episode about them making a grape. And then we might get the grape quote-unquote juice factory. Wine making. See about getting into some productions maybe at that point in time. See, just doing that there, having that one grape, and these two here rice is gonna give us so much to do. Every single time we're in, it's not even funny. And building that one out as grapes is gonna take so long. Because grapes are expensive to get. But the nice thing is you hire some workers, you know, to work the fields. Things get done rather quick. With grapes, it's got its own equipment. So that means somewhere around here I'm going to have to find a place to put a barn just for the grape equipment. I'm not sure. I might have to buy some more properties. I have no idea. Not sure if I have enough room up there for them all or not. We'll have so much equipment. Well, so much equipment just for these 3 fields. Maybe what I should do is when I remove this green shed down here, put a shed in, or an equipment shed in, and then put the multi-grain up top. Could do that. I don't know. Then I have to think about it and try to figure something out. Figure out what I can put where. Might be able to put another equipment shed in up there, up top there on the level. Maybe get rid of the farmhouse and just put an equipment shed in there. That's also an option. Or it looks like the BGA's over there. I could always buy the BGA and use their equipment sheds. Doing silage for the BGA does produce a lot of money. But right now I'm hoping that this field will provide enough that I'm not going to have to do too many more contracts. Although I have a feeling until we get the next field, we're going to have to keep doing contracts. Just call it a hunch. Unless, of course, I just take out loans. Could take out loans, buy all the equipment I need, buy that field, the next field over, buy the greenhouses. I'm not sure how many greenhouses it's going to take to plant that one field. I'm thinking 2. I mean, the bigger the loan, the more riskier it is, because it'll take a lot of money away. I've been trying to make it so I don't take loans. Actually, I think according to the rules that I made it originally, I'm not allowed to take loans, so that may not be an option. Only a couple more passes. I told you this is going to end up being about an hour-long episode if I just let it run. And I'm not going to do any cuts or anything. I think I am going to buy that cultivator though. That's in the sale. 66% off. Because at this point, alright, it's now mulch. I didn't see anything about plowing needed. So we should be good for at least another season of plowing. See, I would have mulched it if we needed to plow. Actually, I think you do still mulch it even if it needs plowed. I'm trying to remember. Yes, you do mulch it no matter what, so every single time we're going to mulch it. It either has to be mulched and then it's either plow or cultivate. In this case, I believe we're cultivating it this year, because I don't think plow is needed this year. Eventually, we're going to have so much money, it's not going to matter. We just don't know when that is. Rows. Starting to get down there. It's only taken us 46 minutes so far. But the deer's enjoying it. Starting to get that close that I can't even make the loop anymore. I've got to back up and do the circle. Try to keep these videos down to a half an hour, and I apologize for this one being extra long, but it's taking me that long to get through this field. The 3-meter one might have cut it down by like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So I will be getting the 3-meter one eventually. Grind it all, grind it all. Oh yeah. Oh, I still wasn't able to make the cut. Still had to stop it. Just trying to make it so I didn't have to stop. Oh well. Yeah, run, little deer, run. You're lucky it's March and not hunting season. Although if the tractor runs you over, you will feel the freezer. Not my fault he got in the way. Oh, 2 more passes, and then we're good to go. Our goal is for 100% crop yield. The more crop yield, the better. And here we go, last line. Tractor's starting to get dirty. Oh look, I even got muddy footprints in on the tractor. Oh man. And I don't have a pressure washer or anything, and I might have to buy a pressure washer so I can clean my equipment up. And that is it. Alright, let's see here. What are we looking at? I mean, looks good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one when we cultivate this place. Have a great day, everybody.